Hi, thank you for tuning in. As always, my messages are timeless and for a collective of people that have been growing and changing. You'll know if this resonates with you. If I've landed in your feed, I am brand new, so there most definitely will be something in here for you. But please take only what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's get into it and see what has to come out today. Let's see what the energy is. I had a very light energy coming into this reading, very playful energy. So let's hope that's going to come out into the cards for a collective reading here. Okay. First we have up is the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away from something that no longer serves you. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is about making long-term plans and bringing things into balance. My left ear is ringing, so my ancestors are speaking to me at this time. So this will be a message of in relation to your ancestors for whoever's watching. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is about the fears and anxieties that kind of keep us kind of stuck. The funny thing is, when I was sitting down to do this reading, and sometimes I'll just pick out a couple of cards to kind of get a general idea of where we were going with the reading. The Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands were the two cards that came out, and I shuffled that deck quite well. So for it to come out again, it is a very important message. The world is being held up by vibrations right now, and the vibration and the frequency of being balanced and in harmony with our masculine and feminine energies. And this is general neutral. We all have the masculine and feminine energies within us, and it's within that balance that we're going to be able to move forward. And because you've decided to do this and make these plans to move forward, you may have a bit of anxiety with it because there's the fear of the unknown. What's going to happen? But you've overcome that, and you've decided, you've made the choice to move on, to take the leap. With the Eight of Cups, we have the Strength card, which is also an 8. With the Two of Wands, we have the number 5, the Hierophant. And with the, I'm sorry, it's dry, I'm sorry. And with the Nine of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, which is about your emotional balance, of being in tune with your intuition and the depths of your being. So let's start with this Strength card and the Eight of Cups. It does take quite a bit of strength to be able to move forward and to make that choice to move forward. It was a big decision that has been made. So use your courage and strength and rely upon the strength of your ancestors in this one to move forward. The roses are standing out, and the roses for me are about unfolding. So as things are unfolding, just remember to bring a balance into your being. to call upon the strength when you need the strength, but also when you have extreme desires to go above and beyond, overboard, that's not in alignment. Know how to tame those impulses down a little bit, so that you're not taken off course. With the Two of Wands and with the Hierophant is about structures. And for me, it's learning. It's about, um, I always look at the key as unlocking the door of wisdom. And in this sense, what I am seeing is with this Two of Wands energy and this desire for something different and looking forward and wondering if there's something new out there for you. This Hierophant card, the number 5 is a number of change. Your structures that you had held in your lifetime, your belief system, may have been keeping you back, which is what's causing you a bit of anxiety because you're wondering how you're going to be received. You're just wondering if stepping away from all of this, how is that going to affect me? So there's a little bit of fear there. But with this Queen of Cups, you're being asked to just settle into your emotions, find ways to regulate your system, your emotional regulation, just to keep things calm, to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, and to be able to just realize that you are so much more emotionally stable than you have been in the past. What's standing out to me here is with this Nine of Swords is the moon is going this way. And after that, I'm seeing with this Queen of Cups energy, the moon is going the other way. So that denotes a big change in how you're viewing things. So, and as I'm seeing the Hierophant, the crow is pointing towards the Queen of Cups. So that is where your power is going to lay, is being able to go to that place of peace within yourself, find an environment that promotes that peace, and to be able to rest into that. Excuse me, I hope that's the last one. Just seeing if anything else is. I'm getting behind this Hierophant card, there is a set of wings. And that's denoting to me that your ancestors, your angels, and your guides are supporting you in this change and the knowledge that you're learning and moving into this Queen of Cup energy. So you're not doing it alone. You do have your ancestral help, your divine help, your angel help, whoever you are relying on. But as I said earlier, this seems to be more of an ancestral type of reading. With that Queen of Cups, for some reason I picked up another card and it's the King of Cups. So there we have that balanced female and male energies of our emotional balance of where we are. I'm being told to put that right underneath the Queen of Cups. Again, the moon is facing the same way. Your cups are overflowing with this. So you're going to be in a place of stability where you can give freely to others. And with this moving away and the Strength card, what I'm getting is the Seven of Swords. And sometimes that can play out as deception or deceit. But in this case, I'm seeing it as strategic planning. So you decided to strategically move yourself into a new situation using the strength that you have. You have a new vision and you're being given the go ahead by your guides and your ancestors with this because you're in such an emotionally balanced place. And with the Three of Cups underneath the Hierophant, this is a reason to celebrate, to I'm getting to talk to other people who are like-minded, like finding your group, or some people say soul tribe. Excuse me, your soul tribe. But it is about celebrating in some way. And with the three, it's usually with somebody else. So take the time out to, as you're moving forward, to stay connected and to take pride in your accomplishments, especially with the emotional stability that you've moved into and moving out of that fear. It seems to be just you've made a very solid journey. And you've done it even though you've experienced a lot of anxiety. I'm feeling my heart just well up with pride over how far you've come. What a wonderful energy. Your ancestors are so proud of where you've come because you're working from a place where they finished and you're continuing on. I'm being asked to move to another deck. So let's get some advice on how to move forward from all of this. Tapers, okay. One more, please. 2, 8. Underneath the 8 of Cups and the Strength and the 7 of Swords, I have the 8 of Wands. Again, 3 8s. So 888, which is abundance, manifestation, unlimitless potential. And things are moving quickly. Underneath the 3 of Cups, we have the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. And then under the 9 of Swords and the King and Queen of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the advice here is things are moving really quickly now that you've made this decision. And because you are in a much more balanced place and you're seeing the possibilities that are in front of you, you're realizing you may have to take a little bit of a different path. With the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, you know that you have to move forward in a way that's patient and slow to get where you need to be, because the 9 of Pentacles is a self-made person. And these people are dancing happily along to get to that point. So because things are moving quickly, you're being asked to take a lighthearted approach, be patient as things unfold for you, as I was getting in that the roses on the Strength card, and know that, again, more roses. Things will unfold for you. You are creating the life you want to live. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's that new beginning of taking action on any ideas that may have come up to move forward, to bring stability into your life. So this inspired action that you're taking to bring that stability in, to be that self-empowered person, that self-made person, independent, and you're sovereign in your nature. We all have free agency and we forget that. So Spirit in this moment is telling you things are moving forward. Don't worry. Things may seem a little bit slow at this moment. I think we're all going through this phase of that in between. We're being asked to take a breath and slow down so that we can have the energy that we're going to need going forward, because I do believe things are going to pick up pace coming up as life moves forward. Especially, I'm recording this in February. Coming up in the spring seems to be a very active time coming up. And to be lighthearted as you're moving along, to be patient as you're creating this life for yourself and as things unfold. And I'm seeing here again dancing. It looks like he has the idea and he's dancing along with it. So again, as you're moving forward with this inspiration, you have the idea. Move forward with joy, with confidence, and knowing that everything is working out for you at this time. You're on track, you are in alignment, and you are protected. I'm going to do one more card, and I'm going to relieve you all from my clearing of my throat session. It's I need to drink more water, which I get a lot. Drink more water, and I'm a bit neglectful sometimes. And we're going to leave going out with what I was saying about taking this time of pause to breathe, to connect, to reflect on our heart space and see if there's any healing, and know that things are moving forward and you have what it takes to create the life that you want. Do it bit by bit, and in between, take the breath. Because the breath is what's going to keep you in alignment. It's what's going to keep your nervous system regulated. So you may want to look into breath work, which may be something that may help you out with things, especially if you suffer from anxiety. I know it's helped me quite a bit. And just remember to go ground yourself in nature, to get away from the situation. Do whatever you can to take that moment, to get that breath, and to find a little bit of peace. And with that, I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you all for liking, subscribing. So if this resonated with you, please do so. And also, just a reminder, I do have a playlist of music if you go to my channel page of just things that are uplifting. It's all over the board, so it's going to suit a lot of different tastes. I'm adding to it all the time. So as it kind of grows, I might do some subdivisions of that. But please go and enjoy. There's some great content there. And I love you all. I wish you all the best, and take care. Until next time.